Hello, everyone, and welcome again to another Teacher Joseph podcast. Today, I want to tell you about two of my favorite idioms. One of them is dressed up to the nines. Dressed up to the nines. And the second one also involves numbers at sixes and sevens with you. So, first of all, if you're all dressed up to the nines, it means that you are dressed very, very well. Perhaps going on some romantic endeavor, maybe? New boyfriend, new girlfriend. If someone says to you, wow, where are you going all dressed up to the nines? It will look like you're going for a night out, maybe. About the sixes and sevens, well, that's more about confusion. If you're all sixes and sevens, it means that you are a little bit confused. For example, yesterday, I couldn't get my computer to work properly, and I felt all sixes and sevens. So you can say, oh, I'm all sixes and sevens today. It means I don't know what's happening. I'm a bit confused, possibly because of another event. You can hear both of these idioms in the song Don't Cry for Me, Argentina. Don't Cry for Me, Argentina. I'm sure you all know it. It's from Evita. It won't be easy, you'll think it's strange. Oh, well, I'm not going to try and sing unless you want the birds to fly away. Sadly, I've never been gifted with singing. But I'm sure you know the song, Don't Cry for Me, Argentina. The truth is, I never left you. The Madonna version of this song doesn't have either of these idioms. But the main stage version does. There's a part of that song where the singer says, I'm going out, I'm all dressed up to the nines, but I'm at sixes and sevens with you. I don't know why Madonna didn't sing it. I don't think she actually sang that whole song. I think she only sang part of it. Oh, I remember going to see Madonna in Evita. Madonna's big acting moment. It was very emotional. Anyway, speaking of songs, the Madonna Don't Cry For Me Argentina doesn't have these idioms, but the Julie Covington version does. Another beautiful voice. Speaking of songs, in our news today is the news that the Tom Jones song, which is called Delilah, has been prohibited now. It's been banned because they think that it promotes violence against women. Now, this is all a little bit strange because we're living in a time, of course, of great political correctness. But I don't know if you know this song. I saw the light on the night that I passed by her window. I saw the flickering shadows of love on her blinds. And then in the last verse, he goes to her house with a knife. It doesn't say that he killed her, but it does kind of look like it. It says, she stood there laughing. I felt the knife in my hand, and she laughed no more. My, Delilah. Why, Delilah? So before they come to break down the door, forgive me, Delilah, I just couldn't take any more. It's a really nice song. I like it, actually. Of course, no one should ever kill anyone or threaten to kill anyone. That would be bad. But it seems that he was walking past the street and he saw the flickering shadows of love in her window. And then he goes on to say, she was my woman and she deceived me. Oh, well, Terrible, isn't it? And then by the end verse, at break of day, when the man drove away, I was waiting. I crossed the street to her house and she opened the door. She stood there laughing, presumably ha ha ha, and then I felt the knife in my hand and she laughed no more. Should the song really be prohibited? Should it be banned? I mean, it doesn't actually say he killed her. It just says he felt the knife in my hands. He felt the knife in his hand, I should say. Yeah, so I don't know about that. I feel the knife in my hand when I'm chopping vegetables, but it doesn't mean that I am going to harm someone. I'm not sure, you know. Speaking of vegetables, uh, I'm going to make a delicious dish this weekend. I think probably with shrimp, I think. I'm just in the mood for shrimp, you know. Yeah, I really am kind of like vegetarian most of the time, but shrimp, doesn't it sound delicious? Anyway, that's it from me for today. I hope you've enjoyed this. Do have a look at those songs. Don't Cry for Me, Argentina, and Tom Jones singing Delilah. See you. Bye.